Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make a force equals mass times acceleration code. So to start out, I like to define my variables first. So then float for force, and then mass, and then acceleration. And I set them all equal to 0 for a starter value. It doesn't have to be 0. Then you can start them to integers if you want them to only be whole numbers, but floats will allow for decimals. So the next type of variable is characters. So char, I'm just going to pick z for that. And for a starting value. So now we're going to ask the user if it wants to solve for force, mass, or acceleration. So C out. Okay, and then do you want to solve for force? Then in parentheses F, so I know to enter F. Char only allows for one character to be entered, so I can input words. So the mass will be M, and then acceleration. Okay, and then to end every line with a semicolon, and CN to ask for the user input. So they're inputting Z, so we put Z. Okay, and then we're going to write if statements. So if they ask for force, this happens. If they ask for mass, this happens. If they ask for acceleration, this happens. So if Z is set, so if Z equals force, and it has to be equals, because one equal sign means we're setting it equal to. Two equal signs means is it set equal to. So then we're going to solve for force, so that means we have to ask for the mass and acceleration. And then Cn, the input acceleration, so that's what we'll put here. Now we're going to have to do the same for mass. Okay, and then we'll just solve for force. So mass times acceleration. Okay, then we have to print out the force. Okay, so force equals. Then we have to make a break in it in order to display a variable. So force, then end the break, and then we can continue if we want to, or we can just put a semicolon here. So to continue it, you have to start another quote, and then let's say newtons. Okay, and then end quote, and then semicolon. Then finish off the if statement with a brace, and then if z equals m, let's see what happens for that. So that would mean that we have to ask for acceleration and force. Okay, and now then we're gonna solve for mass. So force equals mass times acceleration. So divide both sides by acceleration to get mass equals acceleration divided by force. Okay, so now we're just print out the mass. And it'll be in kilograms. We're going to end the if statement. And then our last if statement. If z equals a. Which means we have to ask for force and mass. So we can just copy that from above. And then the mass. And then now to solve for acceleration. So that means acceleration equals F divided by M. And then we have to print it out. And so then acceleration equals and that will be in meters per second squared. And then end off that if statement, and then everything should be done. Okay, so this is supposed to be mass. Okay, so let's say we're going to solve for force. So enter acceleration of 5. Let's say mass was 10. So our force is 50 newtons. Okay, let's solve for mass this time. So acceleration is still going to be 10. Enter a force of 50. Okay, so the mass is 0.2 kilograms for this situation. And acceleration. Okay, the force 50, mass of 10, acceleration equals 5. Okay, and that's it.